Want to make your YouTube better? Use multiple angles with multiple camera, and we edit all in Luma Fusion. I'll show you how. Feel free to skip around if you need to. I have the chapter, so feel free to skip to the part where you need. So this guy talk too much, just skip him. Yeah, go scroll through the timeline, the playhead on YouTube, and scroll to the chapter that you need. I label it really well, so go ahead, be my guest. Okay. Just a quick tip first, a few suggestions when you shoot your video. So picture-in-picture and multi-cam editing, how do we supposed to do it, okay? So that's the topic for today. When you shoot, think about your editor, okay? Think about your editor, how you like to shoot. Think of him as he is with you when you shoot. So, but what you've been learning from me, you will know what to shoot, okay? Because with multi-cam, especially multi-cam, you got to know and how to shoot it. Otherwise, it's too much effort to go through to get it right. Okay, so what I suggest to you is follow these steps, and you should be in good touch. Okay, let's go. Tips that I can supply to you is shoot wide and shoot tight, because you have multiple camera going for you, right? So with that in mind, right, you want to have one going wide and one going tight. So you have one angle and for wide and one angle for tight. And if you are in a interview, for example, then you have one camera in front of you and two cameras for the headshot for each of the person. Okay, so you have two-person interview, the interviewee and interviewer, one wide for both of them in the frame, and two more angles for one of each of them. Okay, if you shoot multiple angles with multiple camera, you gotta learn how to sync your sounds or your files all together. Usually what I do is I clap 3 times, just like this picture here. This is the three sisters in Blue Mountain in Sydney, just outside of Sydney a little bit. So that's roughly the guide that you want to do. That's the kind of picture you want to have in your mind when you do this technique. Okay, it's very cheap. It's for one person, two person kind of technique, but it's really help with your editing and for help your editor later on when he's doing his post-processing. Okay, right now I have one by myself, but I use this technique as well. So what the technique is just like 3 claps. And the sounds that create is just like this mountain here. Once the editor has all the footage and the audio and video in the file, he can go back and look at this wave format, the wave, just like 3 mountains. And he or she can match it up, every file you have, with this technique. So he can manually go in and do it. But nowadays with Photoshop, not Photoshop, but Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve, and Final Cut, they all can do automatically. But since Lumafusion can't do it yet, we have to do it manually. So we have to use this technique to sync all our files. I will show you guys how to do that later on when we go straight to Lumafusion. Okay. Now your camera choice. Okay. Right now my main camera is the Lumix, but all my other camera is Lumix as well, because I want to get the right color and profile of the same brand. Okay. So when you shoot multiple camera, that's what you have to do to match it in post. Also, the other thing you want to do is think about your white balance. Okay, make sure all the cameras have the right white balance. And if you have an audio guide as well, make sure it's the audio is synchronized. But that's why you have your external recorder. But when you do that kind of technique, it's one way of synchronizing all the footage. But sometimes we have to do the audio way, and your camera has to match with the synchronize with the audio in post. But that's another topic altogether. Now, if you can't synchronize the footage together, convert it to black and white. That's right, convert to black and white, and you're good to go. Or grayscale, like in this photo here. Yeah, just go grayscale on that footage, and you should match the white balance. That's why most of the guys shoot in RAW. Okay, there's ProRes RAW and Blackmagic RAW. That's why they shoot the camera in RAW, and they can do the white balance color profile in post production. But for Luma Fusion right now, it's not capable of doing that just yet. It's just wave all the common files like MP3, MP4, movie, Apple Movie, that kind of file. That's not heavy on the processor. Now it can edit that even in 4K, but all other big files is not supported, unfortunately. But future updates, maybe, who knows. Hey, thanks for watching so far. If you find the tips useful, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'll make similar content like this for you guys. Now let's get back to the tutorial, okay? Now always remember, follow my fingerprint, my point the finger in the video. Where I pointed has the blue dot, okay? Blue dot. Make sure you follow that and you'll be alright. Okay, now let's go to Lumafusion. Right now I have a finished project with a multicam, okay? I have the screenshot, okay, plus the main camera, okay. The screenshot is in the iPad. I record a screenshot because I'm doing a tutorial. I can't show you guys multiple camera, but the process is very similar, okay. So that's the final product, roughly. Let me show you so that's the less than 60 seconds long. Yeah, that's right, that's all it is. Picture in picture. Local content and less than 60 seconds. Okay. Now, let me start with a new project so I can show you guys how to merge your edit, okay? So go to your bottom here, bottom left, click on the plus button next to it, new project, Fusion PIP. Aspect ratio, keep everything the same, done. Okay, now it's in a new project. Let me go to my file, and it's there, okay. Now, let me open this wide so you guys know all my footage. Now, just a good tip for you guys. When you first open your file, make sure you color code it. So I have color coded here. The green my B-roll. My B-roll. Okay, now it's all coming in. Because I'm editing out of the SSD, so it's gonna take a while to come in straight away. Okay, that's our triangle. Okay, let me go to cut this out a little bit. Let's play it first and see how it goes, okay? Okay, it's not match. Okay, so what you want to do, let me zoom in a little bit. What you want to do is use your finger and just hold on to the clip. So I move around right now, and you go to look at the wave format and match it. boom, and I'm done. That's how simple it is to match. So right there, right, you have your three sisters, what I call the three sisters. Okay, so do your sound clap like that. Okay, and all your footage you get in will match. So let me play that again. Hi, my name is John. Could you possibly? That's a wrong kind of file, but you get roughly the idea, right? Just to match. There you go. Now with nowadays the paid software like Final Cut, Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve, they can all do this automatically. But you still have to do the shooting wisely. We'll have that kind of shot, so make it easier for the software to help you. Okay, so just still do the clap. No, still doesn't match. It's different files altogether. Yeah, but you get the point, right? It's to do something like that. It's very simple, and you get all your. Yeah, I got the right file in, so I know which one to. Let me open it up. So that nowadays, that's why you have like a lot of software to help you instead of you going through this, all this. No? Okay, there you go. The three sisters. It's all the way down here. Match the three sisters up. Now it's match. Have a look. Yep, that's very close. So I'll just do what I did just then. Let me have a look again. Yeah, that's very close. 3 sisters. Yeah, so that's how you match your footage. Okay. Now I have all everything in. Now let's start editing. Okay. So basically, first thing I did, I cut it out. Cut. Usually I edit on the video. Okay. And make sure you at the bottom here. At the bottom, there's a link. Okay. Make sure there's a link in your video and audio. Okay. So if you look right there, right, just below that point there, there's a white line. There's a white line connecting all the file. Make sure that is on. Okay, this one is not. Okay, so you look at the bottom here, right? Click onto that button. Okay, let's see what it's called. Link or unlink button. Okay. Click onto the link or unlink button right there, and we will link. Let me show that again. Unlink, link. Okay. Make sure you have that. Otherwise, if you do your cutting, it will not work. It will go out of place. But remember, there's always the this button here, undo, redo on top, so you know where you are. Okay. Okay, just keep editing like you normally would. So just cut it out like that. Now go to the main track, as I told you guys. Main track. Usually, I'll do the first cut first. First cut, I go with the main. I go through the whole process of using the main camera first. Then after that, I go through with the second camera. Okay. Now, my second camera is the screenshot. But in Lumafusion, we don't have multiple angles, multiple view. Okay. Multiple view monitor. as this. Okay, we just have one monitor. We can only show one monitor at a time. But hopefully, in future updates, we have different view, okay, different camera angles, so we can click, tap, which angle we like. It's easier. So on our edit, okay, instead of like going through like this manually. But that's what we have to deal with when editing multiple camera. Okay. Just do your edit, cut roughly, like that. Okay, that's enough for now. To go through your second view, make sure you have the eye here. Go through the eye, click on, and that's your first track. Click it off. On and off is there. Okay, so you have your, see it's grayed out, right? And you're gonna turn on the video or audio. Usually I use the main audio in the main track, but for video I can use that as a main B-roll kind of thing. Okay, so your second track up here is your B-roll. Okay, so I don't want to do that, just delete that. Make sure you click on only the thing that you want to delete. Okay, right now I have that on there, delete. Now let me show. Now we'll go back to the screenshot. Okay. Now that's roughly, you just go through and edit, keep editing that. Keep to the part that you think is good. Then you go back and forth with the eye open and that. But that's why you do your first cut first, so you know which part is needed. Now to create a picture in picture, it's very simple. See, go to the main tab here, undo. Tap there, double tap it. It will take you to this screen here. Now at the bottom, there's this button here called frame and fit. Now that's where you do your animation or your picture in picture. Yeah, that's what we want for this tutorial. But you can resize this. Okay, now you can create a picture in picture. Okay, let me do that again. So right now it was like that, right? You just resize it, because these are, imagine the one we're playing right now is the second layer, okay, of the sandwich. Okay, so you can move it around. You see the first layer. Going back in, it's covered the first layer. So to do a picture in picture, we just undo like that, and then we can position it anywhere we want. Since this is tab based, boom. Okay, that's how you do picture in picture, and you keep go on editing that, all that stuff, and you're good to go. Also, you can animate this. I'll show you how to do a quick animation. So to do animation, make sure you have it on. Okay, from there, bottom here, right? Go to the bottom left there. There's a plus circle, plus sign. Okay, click on that. Boom. Okay, it's now turned blue. It's turned blue, right? Now move to the playhead. The playhead right there. That's why I'm moving to the end. Then move it to wherever you want. Like that. Now let's play it again. So I just did what I did just then was for me to synchronize all my files together. So I have my screenshot going. Okay. Yeah, that's how simple it is to do animation with your picture in picture. Wow, that's a lot to take in, right? That's right. So now you know how to do multiple angle, multiple camera, multiple how to edit picture in picture. That's right, so easy, right? Yeah. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you think the content you've seen is valuable, please consider subscribing to my channel. I make similar content like this for you guys to enjoy. Leave me a comment below if you think of another tutorial on Luma Fusion that you need help with. Okay, I might help you with that. Okay, leave me a comment, share, like, share, all that good stuff. Okay, I'll see you next time.